Goes the family, welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Happy Friday, happy graduation, everybody. Congratulations to the graduates. So obviously today's word of the day is graduation, which stands for the receiving or conferring of an academic degree or diploma, the action of dividing into degrees or other proportionate divisions or graduate scale. Now, when I went live last night on Facebook and YouTube, I talked about a lot of the world that these graduates are stepping into, and I have nothing but love and respect because this is a world that most people are not used to. Not even just being the height of the digital age, but the height of the pandemic. You know, seeing millions of jobs disappear, seeing a multitude of communities just go in reversal, big migrations around the country. You know, this generation is having more access to information than any other generation in history. So nothing but love and respect to that, and to everyone that's got the college degrees, graduation diplomas, nothing but love and respect. And at the end of the day, I wish you all nothing but the best in this life. And that you're walking, whether if you're going to go join the military, thank you for your future service. Thank you to the current military members and former military members for their service. And also, those that are going into college, those that are getting certifications online, because there's a lot of people taking advantage of online courses and learning new skill sets. To those that are going to trade school, to those that are getting the licenses, from an insurance license to a commercial driver's license, CDL. To everyone stepping out into this new world that are doing a multitude of things, from a blue collar perspective, from an entrepreneurial perspective, from a white collar perspective, the whole nine. Nothing but love and respect to you all out there. And you're stepping out into a new world that is, a lot of people's elders can give them a specific amount of advice, but they can't give them that much advice because it's just, we're in a new paradigm shift in the economy and in the world, and a lot of people just don't want to realize that. So today's, since it's graduation week, graduation weekend, I definitely have to go off of a commencement speech. So I chose today Jodie Foster. She stated, "There is nothing more beautiful than finding your course as you believe you aimlessly are at in the current. Wouldn't you know that your path was there all along, waiting for you to knock, waiting for you to become? This path does not belong to your parents, your teachers, your leaders, or your lovers. Your path is your character defining itself more and more every day, like a photograph coming into focus." Now, I agree with this on so many levels because it kind of just goes a little bit into what I was just talking about earlier. Whether you believe it or not, whether you're excited or scared or a combination of both, stepping into this world, you must know that you're stepping into a new world that is very interesting, that is very challenging, but it is your path. Your parents can tell you a certain amount of things that you obviously you should always listen and respect your elders. However, you have to bear in mind at the end of the day that this is your path. So what your mother and father did might not be necessarily what you do. And if you do it, it doesn't necessarily have to be now. Your path is your path. Their path was their path, and their parents' path was their parents' path. Every generation is different. There's similarities, but every generation is different. And you have to be able to recognize that and be able to just move forward and be appreciative of it all. You know what I mean? So, what's up, Big D? Let's see if Big D's still watching. So, but yeah, so at the end of the day, that's all I can say, family, is this is your path. To the graduates out there, take all the good mentorship advice you can get from not only your parents, but your friends, your family members, anybody that wants to see you succeed. But remember, it's your path at the end of the day, and you have to figure out what's going to not only make you a dollar, but what's going to make you fulfilled and make you happy at the end of the day. Because don't just chase money. I say make money moves. Money moves is not just you making money, but it's you being able to chase happiness at the end of the day. Because the decisions you make now, especially I implore all the young graduates that if they're working or when they get a job, to learn the principles of wealth, learn the principles of how money is supposed to work outside of earning and saving and spending. learn the principles of wealth so that you can start creating if you're 18 or 19 or 20 or 21 or 22 years old, for those that usually being the graduation age of high school students and college students, the money moves you make now from earning perspective, a savings perspective, and an investment perspective is going to mean a whole lot by the time you turn 30 years old and 32. Okay, even if you made $1 million or $2 million, the money moves you make now is going to mean is going to change the trajectory of your life in the next 5 to 10 years if you are very wisely and smart about this. That's all I'm going to say on that. When it comes to financial advice, consult the financial professionals. But I will say that the moves you make now are going to be very beneficial to you 10 years from now. And ask to yourself, if you're 18 years old now, if you're 21 years old now, ask yourself this question, because I didn't ask myself this question. By the time you turn 30, 32, or 35 years old, outside of personal stuff that you want, like if you want to be married, have a family, and be in your career, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Awesome. Or you want to live in a city, live the single life, whatever, But ask yourself your question from a financial perspective. Like I said, I'm talking to the 18-year-olds or 22-year-olds, everybody in that age bracket that has just graduated from high school and college. Do you want to be in a financial position where you have to have a job? I cannot answer that question for you, only you, because this is your life. You want to be in a financial position where you have options and not just, I have to get the degree, I have to get the skill trade, and that's the only way. And if I don't do that, then I will be in the poorhouse and living on the street. So just ask yourself that question. Do you want to learn how to make money outside of that? And if you answer that with a resounding yes, then a beautiful thing, all you got to do is figure out how to make money passively, how to sell specific products, how to invest in certain areas, the principles of wealth from stocks, bonds, real estate, cryptocurrency, whatever have you. And even the new investment platforms out there that are out there from a digital perspective. But only you can answer that question. I cannot answer that question for you. I wish I could, but I can't. I know if I had this conversation with me back when I was 18 or 21, all I was thinking of during that time frame was I just wanted to get a good paying job. I didn't want to work at a fast food job anymore because that's, I was in high school, just leaving high school. So that's what I was, qualified to do. I just wanted to make money and save money. I did not know about the principles of wealth whatsoever because they did not teach about stocks. They did not even teach about how one can even profit in insurance. They did not teach how one can profit in real estate in school. These were not the things that were taught in school. Because I tell you one thing, if they were, especially in high school, they really would have had my attention, compared to talking about Edgar Allan Poe and, and talking about, history and things of that nature. My attention span would have been dead on. And it was like, well, here's how you can replace your job. But obviously, most of the teachers I had, which were great people, they did not know how to do that themselves. So you can't teach something that you don't really know of. And there wasn't really a textbook back during that time frame. So that's all I can say to the ones that are getting out of high school and college now. It's like, if you want to start a family, by the time you're 30 is great. If you want to be successful in your career, great. But do you want to have financial opportunities and options outside of that? Obviously you want to be healthy, you want a great family, but do you want to set yourself up in a position to where you can turn your job into an option? Only you can answer that question. I can't answer it for you. So on that note, do the great 3 free things. Have a great day. Make money moves, or you will live broke like a fool. Take care, family.